Today, hello there, basketball. Bill is back in college, and the NBA Cup semifinals. All this today on American Game Day. Welcome to American Game Day. Today's Saturday, December 14th. I'm your host, Braden Slater. Yes, college football regular season has come to an end. Yes, I know, sad. We went through a whole season. But you want to know what? College basketball is underway. We got a good game today, A&M versus Purdue. We also got a bunch of other sports as well. Also, the American game, Army and Navy, is today as well. There's also some big NFL games tomorrow. We got all kinds of sports this weekend. But first, let's recap of what happened over the weekday. Yep, starting off with Michigan versus Arkansas. Yep. Arkansas gets a really big win over number 14 Michigan, 89-87. Also, Illinois pulls up a big upset, 86-80 over number 20 Wisconsin. What a big win for Illinois right there. Yeah, and it's the first Big Ten game of the season too. Pretty impressive there. And also, Iowa State was able to hold on to their win. No upset here. Yep, they win the Iowa Cyclone, whatever they're calling it, game. Yeah, 89-80. It remains in the top three. All right. You heard me mention it earlier. A&M versus Purdue, our game of the week. So it's going to be 11 o'clock. CBS. Yep. Number 17 versus 11. Got an upset alert here. Yeah, I need to find my upset alert soundtrack again. I lost it. It's somewhere in my files. I need to grab it again. But, yeah. This is going to be a big game, really, because it's early season. And I give us a really good look at which conference is better. Is it the Big Ten or the SEC? Well, A&M's best player as of right now, yeah, Wade, yeah, he averaged 60 points per game. He's shooting 38%. He's got averaged about 3 rebounds and about 4 assists per game. Not bad. Not bad of a stat to start your season. Purdue, on the other hand, yeah, they got Trey. He's got 19 points per game, shooting 59%. Yeah, slightly better. He's almost got 7 rebounds and 2 assists per game. Now, I gotta say, not bad. Not bad at all for Purdue. Yeah, they don't... Who was that really tall guy they had last year that I forgot that made a spark in March Madness? Yeah, I think he graduated, so this is their next guy up. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at Kansas. Yeah, they'll be playing at 2:15 on ESPN. They got a big upset last week. Can they hold on to NC State today? They're in the top 10 right now. But NC State has 3 straight losses, all at home. No, wait, 1 at home, the other is on the road. Number 13, Purdue, and then on the road to BYU and Texas. Yeah, I'll talk about Texas here in a minute, but let's look at Kansas' upcoming schedule. Yep, NC State today. They got Brown next week, and then West Virginia, and then they start their conference play with West Virginia and UCF. Yep. Yeah, they could beat NC State. Kansas has got a really good... They can really build on a 4-game winning streak right here. And also, we got Bedlam today. Yeah, don't sleep on the Cowboys. They might have started their season rough and at 6-2, but the Sooners, I mean, they haven't looked perfect, but they're 9-0. They're an undefeated team this this far into the season. 7 o'clock, ESPNU. Yep. And it's downtown Oklahoma City as well. Yep. Yeah, Oklahoma started their season 9-0. Key wins against Providence, Arizona, Louisville. Yeah. And they won the Bad Boy Mower Battle for Atlanta. Yeah, tournament. Preseason tournament. Wow. What a stat for Oklahoma here. Now, Oklahoma State side, not bad. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up. They're 6-2 right now. Their key wins. Oh, well, actually, never mind. I forgot to talk about Oklahoma's upcoming schedule. They got Michigan. Yeah, Oklahoma's upcoming schedule is pretty tough these next couple games. They got Michigan on the 14th, 8 o'clock ESPN2, and then and get some side games, some cupcake games before they start the SEC. Now on to Oklahoma State. Yeah, they started the season 6-2, not bad. They lost to FAU and Nevada. That's where it hurts. But they got some pretty good wins, some key wins against Miami and Seton Hall. Don't leave about Seton Hall. Don't ignore Seton Hall's record. Now, they are still a powerhouse basketball school. They'll find a way to get to March Madness for sure. But Miami is not bad at all this year, beating a Power 4. But losing to AFU and Nevada will hurt your season. But Oklahoma State's upcoming schedule, yeah. Probably not going to win today. They do big upset because they can totally turn their season around, and then they'll start their Big 12 play on the 30th at 7 o'clock. Yeah, the 30th I think is a Monday. Let's look at Texas' upcoming schedule. Texas got a good game. Tomorrow on the SEC Network Plus, 2 o'clock, they'll be hosting Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yeah, they're 2-9, so very likely going to be an easy win for Texas here. Texas is 2-0. I don't remember every team's schedule so far, especially now that I'm trying to transition to college basketball. But yeah, let's look at Texas' upcoming schedule. Let's see before I show up. I don't even remember who they lost to. I do know that they were ranked at the beginning of the season, and they were ranked. They lost, but yeah, they got New Orleans coming up. They got a pretty easy schedule. But Tulsa, 1 o'clock, ESPNU. Yeah, the Orange Bowl Basketball Classic. Yeah, I didn't know we had bowl games in basketball, but here we are. All right. Yep. Yeah, Tulsa's not winning this. UCF is a good 7-2 team. Yeah. They did lose to Wisconsin by 16 points. Not bad, but only by 7 to LSU. But, I mean, I put up 100 points on them. So, that's that, I guess. But, yeah. Tulsa's going to have a hard time against this team. Yeah, there's no way that, Tulsa is winning this game. Yeah, UCF is for sure gonna win this game. Alright. Yeah, I'm still trying to pull up the Texas schedule to see, trying to remember who they lost to. Ohio State, their first game of the season, and then UConn. That's right, it was UConn. Anyway, alright. Back to Tulsa's schedule. Yeah. If they can pull off a big upset today against UCF, that would be amazing. But they got cupcakes their next 3 games. Alright, talk about the ACC. We got a good one. 10 a.m., yeah, tipping off right about now on ESPN2. Memphis versus Clemson. Yep. Memphis is looking here to pull off a big upset early season on. They're 7-2. They're looking on to knock out Clemson. Also, some big notable gains around the conference. LSU will be on the road to SMU. Yep, that will be, well, that's not a conference game, but ACC will be hosting it. SMU's at home. But 3 o'clock on ESPN is that game. And then Tulane and Florida State will be a good one as well. Tulane, don't sleep on them. They might be 5 and 6, but they for sure could pull off an upset if they want to. Who knows? And then Tennessee will be on the road to Illinois, 4:30 on Fox. Tennessee is #1 right now. Yeah, they're #1, followed by Auburn at #2. Yeah, they straight up jumped Auburn in the latest AP rankings. And Seton Hall, they might be 5 and 5, but they're looking to pull up a big upset against Rutgers. And they're 6 and 4, 2 o'clock on Fox. And then tomorrow will be Georgia Tech versus Northwestern, 3 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. Georgia Tech, can they pull off a big upset as well? Yeah. We'll find out. All right, now on to the Big 12. The Big 12's got they're basically the basketball conference. 1 o'clock, ESPN Plus. This is a rivalry game. Xavier versus Cincinnati. Yep, it's gonna be a good one. Cincinnati's in the number 22. They're 7-1. Xavier, I mean, they're not known to be a they're known to be competitive in basketball, but I mean, they'll find their way to make it to March Madness every year, or barely make it. Don't sleep on them. They might not be great in the past, but they're decent enough to don't sleep on them. Also, UCLA versus Arizona. Yes, that is not a Pac-12 game. Pac-12 is dead. Yeah, and then Wyoming versus BYU will be I just need to throw another good game in there as well. And then the SEC, Ohio State with their big upset against Texas earlier in the season. First game, 12 o'clock, ESPN 2. They'll be on the road to Auburn, which probably their fans are upset they don't have the 1 seed, or the #1 right now. But they're at 2. They're probably happy just the way they are. Win this game. Just win your game, and you're up there. Also, Alabama will be hosting Creighton, 7:30, SEC Network. They're #7, but Creighton, yeah, no sleep on them. They're a basketball school. They'll find ways to beat powerhouse teams, Power 5 teams, for sure. So, Alabama is on upset alert here. And then, here's some other key games around the conference. Arizona State versus... Arizona State versus Florida, 2:30 SEC Network, and then Louisville versus Kentucky, 4:15 on ESPN. Yep, some big games. Yeah, ranked teams hosting some good games, good teams here. All right, now let's go on to the Group of 5. Is it really the Group of 5 basketball? I think it is. Well, they have like 5 main conferences out of those smaller ones, but 7 o'clock on Fox, #8 Gonzaga versus #18 UConn at the Hall of Fame series in New York City. Gonna be a big game. And then Wisconsin versus the Butler. Yep, 1:30 Big 12 Network. Yeah. Why is that a Big 12 network when Butler's hosting it? No idea. Anyway, and Mark Hughes will be on the road to Dayton. 6 o'clock on CBS Sports Network. So, those are some big games around the Group of 5. All right, let's talk about some NFL. Yeah, we take a break from basketball. Here's a big one I want to talk about. So, Houston receiver Nico was fined $5,000 for throwing a football into a scene. You're probably like, oh boy, what'd he do? Actually, he meant to do that as to a kid so he can keep it. And I think he later on signed it. But, he said it was definitely worth it getting fined because it's like, oh, I love to see doing great things for kids, you know. Why? Well, that's the thing. I get that fans can't keep football, but I mean, like, it's a kid, NFL. Let him keep it. Totally going to be worth paying $5,000 to the NFL for. And also, we had some Thursday night football the other night. The Rams beat the 49ers 12-6. Alright, and we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Some way, somehow, they're making miracles to win their game. And sometimes it's not even with the health officials. They just get lucky. Boing, off the field goal post. Anyway, they're 12-1. They'll be on the road to the Browns, who are 3-10. It'll be tomorrow, 12 o'clock on CBS. Now, yeah, they should have not got rid of Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Deshaun Watson failing for him, apparently. But their last 3 games, yeah, they did beat the Steelers 24-19. But then they lost the Broncos 41-32 and the Steelers 27-14. The Chiefs, on the other hand, yeah, it gotta be an easy win, but yeah, they got like 3 games in like 10 days. Yikes, yeah. Patrick Mahomes was not happy about that, but anyway, it'll be, on next Saturday will be the test. They'll be playing the Texans again, 12 o'clock on NBC, and then they got a Christmas Day game. Yeah, they'll be playing on Christmas this year as well. NFL's trying to get in the Christmas spot on Netflix. We'll see how that goes. I didn't do so well with that fight. The Cowboys, they're 5-8. Terrible record, but maybe they'll get a win against the 3-10 Panthers. Yeah, their last 3 games, they did lose to the Chiefs 30-27. Yeah, that's a given L. Also a given L. Yeah, Buccaneers and the Eagles. So yeah, not how you want your last 3 games to go. But I mean, it's okay because yeah, the next 3 games. But hey, they get Dallas might get a W tomorrow, actually. Yeah, 12 o'clock on Fox. It's on the road, though. But, hey, they tend to play well on the road. Not bad on the road. And then their next 3 games after that is going to be tough. The Broncos, the Eagles, and the Commanders. The Redskins. Yep, and some other big games around the NFL. Yeah, that's a really big statement weekend. We got 10-3 Bills versus the Lions. That's our game of the week. 3:25 on CBS. And the Steelers versus the Eagles as well. And then the Tampa Bay versus the Chargers. Packers versus the Seahawks. Yeah, there's a really big game in the NFL this weekend. I'll be honest, I really haven't watched much of the NFL this year. I probably watched more NFL games last year, but this weekend might be, well, there's no college football, so I'll definitely be probably watching some big NFL games this weekend for sure tomorrow. So let's look at the American standings. Not much has changed since last week. Yeah, still Chiefs, Bills, Steelers are still at the top, and Texans and Chargers are just, well, are not going to be in the top of the playoffs, but they're for sure fighting for a wild card. I think they got, I wouldn't say locked, but they're definitely up there. They're definitely up there for a chance to win their next couple of weeks. Alright, the national side, the Lions have cleared the front runners up here, followed by the Eagles at 2, Vikings at 3, at number 4, the Packers, and number 5 will be the Seahawks. Who the Seahawks jump in the graphics here? I think it was the Commanders up here last week. But anyway, yeah, Lions are 12-1, clearly at the top of the national rankings. And then the Eagles, Vikings are up there competing for a spot. Packers, Seahawks are fighting for wild card, pretty much. All right. Yep. Switching to college football, and yep, those were NFL names and college headlines. Yep, Bill is now the new head coach for North Carolina, and he says it's a dream come true. The first time when I saw this breaking news on Twitter, and when I first saw that, I was like, oh, here we go, Pop-Tarts Bowl at it again, because I thought I saw North Carolina. I was like, wait, North Carolina's not going to Pop-Tarts Bowl, and I was like, oh wait, it's Bill as their new head coach. I was like, why is he saying the Pop-Tarts slogan? Anyway, Dan is now going to be the new head coach for UNLV now. And also, the Ohio State athletic director says Ryan Day is staying. He's here to stay. So, Yeah, so no coaching changes for Ohio State. I mean, they're in the playoffs, so, I mean, what more do you want? Yeah, can't win the big games. And also, got some bowl mania to talk about. Yeah, the Cricket Celebrity Bowl. Yep, Jackson State versus South Carolina State. 11 o'clock, ABC. Yeah, kicking off in about 40 minutes from now to watching this show live. But, yeah, gonna be a good game. I think I'm gonna be... Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick a Jackson State to win this game. Yeah, Jackson State. Yeah, I'll do a my Bowl Mania update starting next week. And then the Veterans Bowl. Yep, South Alabama versus Western Michigan. They're both 6-6. And if I were to pick a winner of this game, 8 o'clock on ESPN tonight, it's gonna be South Alabama. Well, how did I screw that up? Yeah, South Alabama is going to win this game. Alright, it's now time for the option! Yeah, I'm doing all the sports today on this segment, but yeah, tomorrow at 3:25 on CBS, it's our NFL game of the week, the Bills versus the Lions, and I'm gonna go with the Lions. I love the trend they have right now. They're the Cinderella story this year. There used to be a Cinderella team, not anymore. Lions are winning this ball game. Yep, and then we got the Buccaneers versus the Chargers, 3:25 on Fox. I'm starting with Baker Mayfield. I'm rooting for, Tampa Bay to win this game, and they got the cheating coach still. Yeah, so Buccaneers, I think, are gonna get a good win on the road here tomorrow. And I got a couple more NFL games. Yeah, 3:25 on Fox. The Steelers versus the Eagles. This one's gonna be a tough one for me. I really want to pick the Steelers, but the Eagles at home. Jalen Hurts, Alabama, Oklahoma, roll Sooners or whatever he says now on his NBA or NBC intro, whatever. Anyway, Eagles, I think they're gonna win, and Packers versus the Seahawks are gonna be a good one as well. 7:20 on NBC. I'm having a hard time picking the winner of this game. I kind of want to side with the Packers here, but Seahawks are at home. Probably be raining. It always rains up there, so I think the Seahawks are gonna win this game. And all right, on the college basketball. Yep, Memphis versus Clemson. Yep, kicking on. It's actually going on right now. I don't even know the score right now because I'm recording this before the game started. But I'm gonna have to go with Clemson to win this game. They're the ranked team, but Memphis might pull off this upset. Might is a big one. Illinois can pull off a big upset here as well. 4:30 on Fox. They'll be hosting #1 Tennessee. Yep. Illinois, not a bad team as well, but I actually do think they're gonna pull off this upset. I do. I'm actually gonna pull up a big upset here. I think I'm gonna go with Illinois to pull up this upset today. And then 11 o'clock CBS. Yep, my college basketball game of the week. Yep, A&M versus Purdue. Ooh, this was a tough one for me. I really haven't watched much college basketball, to be honest. I'm gonna go with Purdue. They're the home team in this one. I'm gonna go a lot with the home teams today. And then this one neutral site. Yep, Hall of Fame game in New York City. Yep, Gonzaga versus UConn. Not a bad game. UConn apparently has been terrible with big games, especially at neutral sites. So give me Gonzaga to win this game. They haven't been bad either. And the NBA Cup. Yep, we got the Hawks versus the Bucks. 3:30 on TNT. This is not a bad game as well, but the Bucks, yeah, they've been struggling with big games lately. They've not been bad this year, but give me the Hawks, yeah. Give me Trae Young and the Hawks to win this game. All right, and then we got the Rockets versus the Thunder, 7:30 on ABC. Oh boy, I'm ready for this one. Oh yeah. Is the Thunder gonna get their revenge? Of course, the two teams the Thunder struggle against, the Mavericks and the Rockets, are gonna be the two teams that are gonna be thrown at them this time. I think the Thunder are gonna get this win. Trophies on the line. I think the Thunder are actually gonna win this one. And then, our game of the week. Well, not really a game of the week, but it's the American Bowl. Army or Navy versus Army. 2 o'clock on CBS. Yep, to end. They're going to end their season on a high note. Can Navy. I mean, this is probably the biggest, most high fives to have for this game. They're both high up there. Not just barely in a bowl game. They made a bowl game. They made their season. But Army has been really impressive lately. I think Army's going to win this game. Big. Not big. It's going to be close, but it's going to be a big win for them for sure. All right. I'll see you all next week on American Game Day.